Hey guys, welcome back. We have done a ton of work in the meantime. I want to show you, before we get really started into the core of today's episode, updates, woohoo! So obviously the biggest thing here is, I shouldn't have jumped off that roof just a second ago. So we created that sort of foundation, I can't talk today, man. We created that foundation out of the dirt, and I quickly went through and, I created some, like, demo designs, I guess, and then, like, did I want to use stairs, did I want to use half slabs, blah, 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 and we went ahead and finished that off. Yes, I have trees all over the place. That took so much wood. Oh my gosh, I would just basically cut down a tree, replant it, go build a little, like, 3 to 4 hours into that. But it goes all the way through here. I mean, I'm gonna cheat a little bit just to show you guys. Go into fly mode here. But no, it goes all the way through. So you guys kind of now get the idea that I was looking for, like the asymmetry, like all the different facets and aspects of the castle, all being different and yet all part of the greater project, all the same. So then we've also got the inn right there, for obvious reasons. And then updating inside here, we had this kind of laid out, and I played with a couple designs here. I was live streaming while we did this last night, and originally, thanks to, I think it was Bruce W, that sent in his copy of the map that I had put up for download. Well, he did some updates to it and kind of gave me the idea here for the stairs, how they should be done. I really like this. But the problem is I didn't like how it was just one big block of wood. It just kind of meh to me as you ran by. It was just kind of like an overload. It was just like a black hole of wood. So we went through last night on the stream. We did a whole bunch of tests, things like that, to check out what blocks worked best together, and I think this is gonna look really cool. We've got the stone lining in the center, and then the wood lining in the center, and then the stone brick on the outside. So for most of this, these are wooden stairs, these are just regular old stone bricks. Then we went half slabs here, stone bricks, and now these are stairs that are facing outwards to kind of, it does create like a border, not a big one, but it does create at least that sense of there being a safety rail here. And it also increases, sorry, I am on a roll here. It also increases like the area you have to move through it. So rather than it being like a stone brick and feeling kind of narrow, this doesn't feel narrow, but I kind of got I was scared that if we did a long haul using this sort of design, that it wouldn't look as good because it would feel narrow because of the length of the haul. And speaking of hauls, I'll be right back on another test world. So this was the demo world that Bruce W sent in. As you can see, I kind of built this here first. I can kind of show you. See, I tested out the half slabs versus the stairs. I really think that the stairs make it look better. And keep in mind that we're not going to be viewing it from straight on. Every time that we do this, we're going to be looking up at it. So I think the stairs just look a million times better. This was Bruce's rendition of the inside of the castle here, and like I said, this is where I got a lot of the design from. This is where I like a lot of what he did. We're going to be using some of those aspects or elements. Now this is what we did last night in the stream. Get out of here, zombie. It's going to get really dark, but we played around with the lighting bug of stairs stacked on top of each other right here. So as you can see, it kind of creates that little hole. So rather than just having long hallways that are pretty boring, this doesn't take up any more room to accomplish. I mean, it's just bam, done. It's not any deeper, not any wider, and it gives it this really cool sort of glow. And let me get rid of these torches. It's gonna get really dark for a second, but I think this will be cool seeing this in the recording. This is originally how we had it, and oh my gosh, I think this looks so badass. Now, in the real world, once we do this, we won't have to worry about zombies spawning because these are half slabs and these are stairs. Zombies can't spawn on these. The only reason we had the zombie spawn is because these full slabs here. But if this was a real castle, like if this was our true final build, we wouldn't have to worry about that sort of thing. So I'll be right back on the real world. Alright, and we're back. Oh, God. And there's a couple of other things that I wanted to... Where did you even come from, Creeper? There's a couple more things that I wanted to touch on really quickly. The first of which being that cave system that is right over there. If you guys are playing along with us and, you know, trying to keep up to date and check out what we're doing, I highly recommend going through that cave system. That was the most fun I've had in a long time. There's no way I could record it, though. Like, we got a little bit of it in last episode, but man, oh man, that thing went on for miles. Like, hours of time was just spent in there. I found like 3 more zombie spawners and a couple of things. Just so much was inside of there. I highly recommend checking it out. So the next thing that you'll notice here is we have a new house. We have a new addition to Nimbus here. And this comes from a user suggestion, Zaxta. In the last episode, I kind of asked what we should do for the people that try to give or help out, and he replied with a house for each person that helps the. Whoop! My Minecraft just crashed there. I don't know what happened, but anyway, like I was saying, he suggested that we build a house for each person that donates to help out the channel, and I thought that was a great idea. You know, originally we had, I'm going to go cheater mode again, I talked about we wanted to fill up this entire like plains area here, kind of try to expand Nimbus, turn it from just a tiny little town into a bustling metropolis, and just have it be all awesome. And then at the center of it here, have just the castle and just make it look awesome. So it fulfills 2 goals by doing it that way. We get to build our awesome city, and then at the same time, you know, we also get to give back to the people that gave generously to help us. So I think that's really cool, and it's a little bit more personal than just saying, oh, I planted this tree for you, or something like that. So that house there is like my very first heartfelt thank you to TJ. So may you live long time in the city of Nimbus. Enjoy your stay, sir. So anyways, I've got a couple of updates here. I really like that. I've got... Oh, hey, my grass almost finished growing here. You can kind of see the plan that I have here, kind of get some flowers, grass going on. And then I'm going to go ahead and update these stairs to look like these ones here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished those stairs off, and now I'm trying to look at how I want to layer the underneath, and I went ahead and used, well, I guess I should preface that, you know what I'm trying to say, preface this with saying that I want the castle to kind of blend wood and stonework together. Like the last castle we made in season 1 was just like all cobblestone, and it looked kind of chunky and gross, and I want this to look a million times better. And so that being said, I wanted to originally have like this nice blend of wood to stone back to wood, which is kind of where this came from. But I do not like how this wood looks underneath the stairs. It sticks out like a sore thumb, and I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards that a lot more. If you guys have any suggestions, though, feel free to give me your ideas. I mean, a lot of this came from, a lot of the designs that we're using right now came from people in the live stream last night, like particularly Shadowwork gave me the ideas for, well, Light Fairy first suggested that we use the stone brick here, that it would look really good, and just the same thing, we had it originally all stairs, and it didn't blend well. It was just like a gigantic clump of stone. And then Shadow suggested that we put the stone on the outside and then have the stairs on the inside, and I kind of tweaked it and made it my own. But thanks big shout out to those people. I mean, awesome job last night. Thanks for the help. So I really like that. I mean, keep in mind that we're going to have, you know, walls extending here. There's going to be all sorts of like fluff items, trying to kind of diffuse the space here, kind of make it look nice and not just flat walls. So the next thing I want to work on here is we got some, what was it, sticky balls or whatever. I can't remember what they're called. The sticky things, the things to make sticky pistons, slime balls. There we go. Okay, I got this. We got some slime balls last episode, and so the first thing I want to kind of work on, and I think one of the coolest creations that we're going to be able to make right off the bat out of this is a portcullis that actually opens and closes. Now these are pretty intense to make. I haven't gone through and done all the logistics on it yet at what I'm going to need to be able to do it, but well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks here. I think it takes 2 rows of sticky pistons equal to the length that you want. So what did we get? I think we got 9. So I think we're 1 short. Not that big of a deal. Hopefully the next time I go down to that cave, we're gonna be able to grab another slime will be down there. But I do kind of want to get this laid out so that way we have like our epic pathway up, and then I do want the gravel to end right here because as part of the portcullis that opens and closes with sticky pistons is the blocks on the bottom have to be blocks that are affected by gravity. And so if we kind of keep our theme from the NPC village here, we take this path and kind of extend it up this hill a little bit and bring it to the castle, so that way the castle is connected properly. I mean, that's a gravel pathway. Gravel's affected by gravity. It'll be perfect. So let me go ahead and do that real quick too. Yay for castle building, by the way. I love this stuff. Look at this guy. He's just doing circles. He's been doing that for like 10 seconds now. He just stood there and was like running it. Are you dizzy now? Are you okay? Are you okay, Mr. Brown Villager? Anyways, I'm almost done with this. That kind of made me lol, so I had to share the moment with you guys. Okay, so I think that's how we're gonna do it. I'm probably gonna, you can see I killed a little bit more dirt than I wanted to, but it's not that big of a deal. My shovel's kind of hurting now. Just kind of even this out, you know, make it look natural, make it flow. Maybe plant a tree. Where'd my, oh yeah, that's something else we did. I kind of evened out the tree a little bit with the shears, and I got some leaves. I don't know, it just seemed kind of off. It seemed lopsided before, so we fixed that too. I can't jump on my house anymore. No, this isn't gonna work. I have to change it. Nah, I think we're good. Another thing that I kind of wanted to do today is the villagers have just been gravitating towards this side, and you can even see with the iron golem, they just, for whatever reason, they just all the way down here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, my inventory is a mess. Yeah, look at this, by the way. So much stuff came out of that cave. Almost 4 stacks of coal here, almost 3 stacks of iron. Well, I want to build a second iron golem. He needs a companion, and by companion I mean he's terrible at protecting the village on his own. In the live stream last night, man, I made a lot of references to the live stream. I need to quit doing that. While I was playing last night, what am I doing? I need 4 of each. While I was playing last night, these zombies were just coming up and attacking my village, and just, it was not a good situation. And you know what my iron golem was doing? He was just standing there, being an idiot. That's all he's good for, is just standing around. Ho 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 ho, I will help, guys, I will save you. Oh wait, I'm a dummy face. So, I'm going to build another one over here. I don't know if they patrol the area. Ooh, how did there get to be bone? I don't know if they patrol the area, but TJ's house, we're going to, his will be safeguarded, hopefully, if they do patrol areas. So, Iron Golem number 2, heck yeah. I'm pretty excited about having the Iron Golems, if that's not obvious. So the next thing that I kind of wanted to work on today is I feel like this wall here is a little bit bland. I can't get on top of my house anymore. I think I'm gonna put a ladder like right there. So terrible. I feel like this, like on this side here, like you can see how I've got like the pillar that would be supporting this with all the accent blocks, like the upside down stairs and stuff like that. I just feel like this wall here is just kind of bare. So I have a couple of ideas that I want to try out to see if it can maybe spruce up the area or make it look a little bit nicer. I don't know. It just seems so flat and blah, and it reminds me too much of the old castle, and that's what I want to avoid. So let me see here. What is this? Oh, that's how I would get on the... Oh, dang it. This is right there. Well, let me go with this and see if I can... I wanted to create either like a 4x4 or a 4x3 area here out of the wood. Because, you know, I want the castle to look original. I want the castle to look unique. But I also want it to look kind of auto-generated, and that I don't mean that in like a bad way or anything like that, but just, you know how the villages look, they have a defined feel to them out of the certain types of blocks. Well, I kind of want to keep that feel, but then turn it into something else and make it my own at the same time. So that's kind of giving you insight into what we're doing. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. So then we'll go ahead and finish this off. Now let's step back and take a look at that. You know, I mean, maybe I could update it with another block type or something like that later on, but it does do a good job of updating the space, you know, kind of carrying on the theme here of the wood on top of cobblestone on top of everything else. Let me take a look from the other side and see how it does from here. It's really close to this, which is something that I'm kind of concerned about, but then again at the same time I can maybe make it work. Like we can make it like a viewing window. Like I said, I don't want the inside of the castle to just be giant blocky rooms. You know, if I do decide to go with this, I'm gonna make it work, and I will adjust the inside of the castle to be able to make it work. So like even if I have to do like a downward slope area here, actually that doesn't sound too shabby. Do like some sort of like ovular shape or a half circle shape right here, so that way it kind of emphasizes the window and then you can access it from, I don't know, like up there. By the way, up here, come on, block, there we go. Up here is where I think I'm gonna put the, like my throne room, or not necessarily throne room, just like the king's chambers maybe, with the giant backwards inn. And then I can creep on the villagers. I can be out here and I could be like all creepy Archduke Nims and just be like, what is he doing? Why are you just standing there? Pay your taxes, increase taxes, don't just stand around, get back to work. And I can be all crazy, like obsessive compulsive ruler of the land or something like that. I don't even know, but I think the castle's coming along nicely. I am really happy with how this is working. I can't wait to start to fill up the surrounding area with the town and the houses, and just finish off this. So I'm gonna work on updating this window really quick and kind of getting more, just, this is just groundwork right now. Like, I know this hasn't been a lot of awesome building, but it gives us the basis that we're going to build everything off of, which is just as important as doing the actual building. You can't build if you don't know what you're building. So that's what I'm kind of working on now today, and I'm trying to include you guys in the build process. So give me 1 second to kind of get this laid out, and then we'll check it out here in a minute. So as I was building, a terrible thing just happened. A creeper attacked out of nowhere, and it was super effective. So this sucks. I'll be right back again. Alright, Alright, so I finally got this finished, repaired the creeper damage, and I think it looks kind of good. You know, you get to come down here, look out the window, creep on the city in Nimbus. You know, eventually we'll go over there. We're going to have villages or town or houses on top of the hill over there, and I think it'll look kind of good. There's my iron golem that doesn't do anything. In between this and the last take that I did, I had to go out there and I seriously had to kill like 5-6 zombies. Or else I was going to start losing villagers. So the last thing I kind of want to leave you guys with is this question right here. It's an opinion. I want to know what you guys think. Like, do we like the stone? Obviously, I moved the archway. I kind of expanded it, made it a little bit bigger, made it look nicer. What do you think? Do we want to, and I'll make it go up and everything, blah, 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 blah. But just before we get any further, do we like the stone on top of stone here, just with like the sticking out, so that way it kind of accents it a little bit better, or do we like the wood so that way it kind of creates more of a contrast? I don't know. I'm really torn right here. Or I also left kind of like an overlap in between, like maybe something like that. Maybe get like wood on the outside and then go with the stonework. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. Like I said, this is work in progress. You know, I appreciate everybody's help, and actually we've had a lot of help from a lot of people lately. So just keep the good ideas coming. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.